coward dies 1,000 times before their actual death because of fear. So you are afraid in such a way that you are afraid even to try. So you are dying in poverty because of fear. I'm telling you that, guys, you need to have the character of a lion and not be afraid of anything, because this is, as I said, this is a game. Life is a game. You have to take risks. You have to take actions. You have to take risks, and it does not matter. It does not matter whether you. Hello guys, welcome to Zeiler show. This is Zeiler, your talk show host. I hope you are still keeping well. I hope you are still good. Today guys, I prepared a very helpful, informative topic for you. I think that this topic will break some barriers and help us to overcome the challenge that we have in Africa, which I think it's keeping Africa in bondage. In bondage in a sense that we living in poverty, in extreme poverty. So today guys, we're looking at things that keep us poor, things that are keeping us poor as Africans or as people in Africa. I don't know where to start, but before I start guys, I just want to let you know that it's life is a game, and in this game everyone is allowed to play how you want to play. Everyone is allowed to be in the field, and the ultimate goal for this game is not to win. The ultimate goal for this game is to give it your best shot. Is that you don't stand still, you do your best, you give it your best. Because whether you win or you lose, what matters is the desire to win, the willingness to win. So what we don't want is for you to be a spectator or a commentator when other kids are in the field playing, because I can tell you there's no reward for a spectator, or that there's no reward for them. The best reward that you can get is to be in the field and be playing with other kids. Things that keep us in bondage or that makes us poor as Africans, guys. Number one is the need for validation. That is so strong. The need for validation is so rife, guys, that people find themselves doing things they don't need to impress people they don't know and people who don't even care. The need for validation, that I won't do such this and that because my family won't approve, or my friends won't approve, or my colleagues won't approve, or because it will show a bad image of me. The need for validation, guys. Some people, even when something is good for it's for your own benefit, you won't do it because you are overprotective of your image, how people view you. Can I tell you something that it does not matter how people looks at you, as long as you are in poverty and what you want to do is to take you out of that poverty, do it. The opinions of people will not stop, because whether you do it or you don't, we will still talk. So you do something, we'll talk. You don't do anything, we'll talk. You sleep the whole day, we talk. You go to work, we talk. So it does not matter. The opinions of people don't matter. You must get that. Validation, the need for validation. Some people won't open businesses because they think, or certain types of businesses because they think people will look down on them. For instance, a tuck shop or a spaza shop. It's not a big business, but it's somewhere you can begin from. It's something that you can do to start from. Some people, they say, just because I look a certain way, I won't do this and that. Just because you look beautiful, or just because you are light skinned, or just because you have dimples, or just because you look somehow, does not stop you from hustling, does not stop you from doing something that will lift you up. Sometimes people won't do certain jobs because they think, just because of the way they look, it's not on their level. The need for validation. Some, they want to be validated by people for nothing. How do you expect us to approve of you when you are down? How do you protect yourself, your image, when you are down? You are already down, your image is tarnished already. Why do you feel the need to protect your image that is tarnished already? So get rid of the need of validation, guys. Another thing that we must look out for, it's pride. Pride is another pandemic that will corrupt you. It's so rife, pride is so huge, guys. It will pull you down. Pride will pull you down, saying, because I'm coming from this kind of a family, I won't do this, I won't start a business, I won't work hard, I won't sell herbal life. Okay, this is an example. I won't sell herbal life, or I won't sell this product, or I won't go to this place to work. Guys, pride will kill you, will destroy you. Pride will kill you, will destroy you. Most people, they're full of pride and you won't see it, guys, but in their hearts they know they have pride. It's the pride that will make a graduate to sit at home and not go to work, or not start small projects because they have a status. To be honest with you, a diploma or a degree or a doctorate is just a paper, guys. It's just a paper. It's just a title, and it is very useless. It's a useless, stupid title. If it cannot profit you anything, if it cannot bring bread to the table, it's a useless qualification. Why do you think most people who are dropouts, they make it? People who are dropouts, they make it because they don't have pride. Let's say I'm a grade 10 dropout or a grade 11 dropout. I won't choose, because my talent is all I've got. I have no backup. I have nowhere to go to. I have nowhere to run, or nowhere to hide, because all I have is this one thing, and if I don't do this one thing, I'm screwed for life. So somebody who is from a college graduate will say, nah, I cannot do this because my status don't allow me to do this thing. Guys, get rid of pride. Get rid of pride. Sometimes you may have people in your circle, people who are doing well, people who are making it. Some of you won't ask for help because of your pride. You say, I cannot ask help from so and so, I cannot go to this place because your pride does not allow you. Sometimes you may find that you fought with somebody and the only thing you need is to say I'm sorry so that you can be forgiven and build a relationship, and it takes you from where you are to another level. That pride will keep you in bondage, guys. Yeah, pride, it's an enemy. Another thing, it's fear. Your fear, it's rife. It's a terrible thing. I hate it. I hate fear because other kids will be playing on stage. You will be afraid that what if I go and mess up? What if I go there and it doesn't go as planned? What if? Fear, guys. That element of fear, guys, it's keeping you in poverty. Fear of the unknown. A coward dies 1,000 times before their actual death because of fear. So you are afraid in such a way that you are afraid even to try. So you are dying in poverty because of fear. I'm telling you that, guys, you need to have the character of a lion and not be afraid of anything, because this is, as I said, this is a game. Life is a game. You have to take risks. You have to take actions. You have to take risk, and it does not matter. It does not matter whether you succeed or you fail. The desire that you have for you to try something, try. I'm telling you, look at the light bulb. People who invented the light bulb, they tried, they attempted so many times and failed, and still wake up and attempt again, try again, and they fail, and they wake up and try again, fail, and try again and fail until they got it right. People who invented an airplane, they tried so many times, they attempted so many times, but they woke up and try again, they failed, wake up and try again until they got it right. So you are Mrs. Right, Mrs. Perfect. You want to do something now and it succeed now. You want to do it today and you get result today. You are heading for a failure, because that never happens in this world, in this game. This is a game that you have to put your all. You put your everything that you have. You put your mind in something. You put your strength. You put everything you have into something, and still it doesn't work out. You have to do it again, the same process you do again, also doing the checks and balances of what is it that I'm doing wrong, guys. And this game is very interesting because you are competing with yourself. The only mistake you can do or you can make is to compete with other people. Fear, guys. Fear will corrupt you. Fear will keep you in bondage. Going back to that validation, I can add on the validation that sometimes you find that we even buy things we don't need. We even buy clothes we don't need. We even buy cars we don't need. Things we can't even afford just to please people. We go and stay in residential places that we cannot afford. We go and eat in restaurants we cannot afford. We go and do things that we cannot afford just to please people. And when the bill comes back, it's on you. When you can't pay your rent, it's you only. The people you are pleasing, they don't know. And unfortunately, the people you are trying to please, they don't even see you. All they see are the pictures and the videos that you show in the open. But they don't know that you are drowning. You are drowning in debt. You are drowning in a mess. You are in a mess that you have created yourself, a mess that you could have avoided. So another thing, guys, that keeps us in bondage, it's lack of action. Lack of action. This so hard. I will be so hard on Christians because lack of actions. Christians will pray forever, pray day and night, but they'll never take action. they will never take action. They'll say, I believe God gave me business, I believe, but they will never take action. Even when the God they are praying to is saying that wake up and do this, they will never do it because they don't understand this thing. You must take action. Action. One common thing that all successful people have, it's action. Speaking, dreaming, writing, drawing, doing whatever you have to do, it's part of it. But as long as you don't take action, you will remain in the same place. You will be hopeful forever, year in and year out, hopeful that things will change, but nothing will change because there's no action. Paul said that faith without works is dead. What he meant is that as long as there's no action, you're wasting your time. As long as there's no action, you can pray, you can do all. As long as there's no action, it's a waste of time. Action, guys. You can wish. You can say next year now we are approaching the end of the year. Before next year, people will be writing their visions, they will be writing their goals, whatever they are drawing their vision boards and all those things. But as long as you don't act, you will keep doing the same thing over and over, year after year, and there will be no results and there will be no change because you are lacking one thing, which is action. Guys, this world is made for risk takers. It's a survival of the fittest. This is a jungle, and in this jungle you have to have tenacity, you have to have resilience, you have to have fortitude, you have to have discipline, you must have diligence. If you are lazy, go to the ant and learn. You know how the ant works. The ant will gather food in summer for winter. By the time winter comes, the ant has got enough food stored for the time where there will be no food. So we must work, guys. We must work. And another thing that keeps us poor as African people, this thing of witchcraft. That witchcraft will keep you in bondage. Witchcraft. We bewitch ourselves and we bewitch others. When you see somebody climbing up, you pull them down. What's that? That's demonic. You pull them down. You pull them off. You don't want to succeed yourself and you don't want others to succeed. So whoever is looking like they are climbing the ladder, you pull them down. That's wickedness. That's wickedness. Another thing that is keeping us down, selfishness. As long as we are selfish, we won't achieve anything. One thing I've noticed that I'm still learning is that I can go places fast alone, but as a group, if I have a group working with me, I can go very far. But if you have this selfish spirit that it's me and me alone, it's mine and mine alone, you will never go far in life. You must adopt the culture of Indians, the culture of Somalians. Those people, the two tribes, the Indians and the Somalians, those ones, they are good in business because they don't do it alone. They succeed in a group, they fail as a group, they do things as a group, they invest as a group, and they are doing very well. And they don't desire to get rich immediately. The one thing that is killing us as black people is the desire to the quick get rich quick scheme, like the desire to be rich today, like shortcuts. We want shortcut, we want everything done now and today, the microwave kind of thing, the 2 minutes noodle kind of thing. You want everything done today, now. It must happen now. If it does not happen now, it means it's not right, it's not the right thing, it's not made for me. If You see those kind of things.